Well, hey folks, Fat Guy Flies RC. All right, this is the Aeroscot, the basic stock. It's the basic or ready to fly Aeroscot that comes with a plane. It comes with a transmitter, and you got to provide a battery and batteries for the transmitter. This is the DXS that comes with this. All right, I've got the DXS on. I've got 4 fresh AA batteries. The transmitter is on. Then you're going to put your battery in your plane. Okay. If you watch my unbox and build on this, that out of the way. Remember, you gotta put your battery back far enough to where the top of your battery hatch will close. Okay. All right, now we're going to check our directions. All right, I'm going to turn my prop on. Okay, right, left, up, down, right, left. I'm in basic, and I'm in my low rates. The first flight is going to be in the beginner mode, self-leveling with safe, in low rates. Okay. We're basically going to be landing and taking off 6 different times. Turn it around here. Well, actually, the wind is almost off to the west here, or coming. So I want to go down here. And I've never flown this Aeroscot before, this one. And I've never used this transmitter before, so this is like a whole brand new experience. So if I don't fly as well, I mean, when you use someone else's transmitter, it's like using someone else's tool that you're not used to. So, but we're going to take off and land, self-leveling beginner mode, low rates, which I have no idea what they actually are because you can't see it. This is preset. All right. Trying my best to, that's as far as I can turn the Aeroscot. Okay. We make one pass here. Now definitely beginner mode. I'm going to turn back towards the road here. Power's off. Starting to allow the plane to descend naturally. It's just gliding down on its own now. To go out a little bit further here. Putting a little bit of rudder in my turn here. All right. Well, picked up a little too much speed there. All right. Out of the power now. Let it glide. Getting our turn lined up for the runway here. All right. All right, we're going to do the same thing. I'm now going to put in high rates in self-leveling. We're actually going to turn around and go off to fly to the east here because the wind has shifted. All right, it's going to take off in this direction. Now, high rates, but in self-leveling. Yeah, I got a little more A little more authority there. Not a whole lot more. Definitely easy for a beginner to fly. Yeah, full banking all the way around. I can't get any higher than that. Okay. All right, go back out towards the road. Out of the power now. All right. Wind basically is now across the runway. Okay. I'm now going to switch to the intermediate mode and back to low rates. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, still got a lot more authority, but I cannot turn the plane over. It will not let me turn the plane over. Out of the power now. There we go. All right. Now, turn around. Now we're going to go to high rates. Now I'm in high rates in the intermediate. All right, so let's go ahead and take off because the wind really doesn't matter now. Yeah, it will not let me turn the plane. Cannot turn it over. It will not let me turn it over. See how it stops right there? I wonder if I can go upside down this way. Nope, it won't let me. It will not let me go upside down. All right. But I've got more rudder authority and I've got more aileron authority. I got more authority all the way around. So I can do more with the plane. Out of the power now. Yeah, the wind is kicked up. All right. Now I'm going to switch to the advanced and the high rates or low rates. All right. Well, now that wind is kind of out of the east, pretty definite. So let's get turned around and we'll take off into the wind. All right, into the wind, low rates, advanced. I wonder if it'll let me go all the way. Yep, say now I can turn the plane over. So now it's just the AS3X. Yeah. So it's just AS3X, but low rates advanced. So it just has wind mitigation right now. It does not have self-leveling. All right, now I'm going to turn around, come back down here a little bit in the advanced. Okay, and we're now going to take off in high rates advanced, which has just wind mitigation. That's all it is. Okay, yeah, I definitely got a lot more maneuverability now. Yeah. All right, now this is max throws now. Yeah. Yep, no snap rolling today. Inverted, no problem. All right, now do a little bit of grass ops real quick. Show off that incredible gear that the Aeroscout has. I don't like this controller. I'm not used to it. It's like using someone else's toothbrush or something. All right, now here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to safe and low rates and take off and land in the grass. So if it can take off and land in safe, then definitely can in every other mode, because it's the least amount of control. There. All right, get turned around here. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Barely can move this plane. Yeah. Definitely makes you want to use your rudder, which is good because the rudder is such an underused control surface. Okay. All right, you know what? Now, advanced high rates, the other extreme. And just so you know, I'm running a 2200 Smart 3S with a 30C discharge, which is just perfect for this plane. But this is not a computerized transmitter, so I have no way of knowing my time or anything like that. All right. Real quick, we're just going to take up and land real quick and advanced. I just want to see what kind of speed I can get out of this little guy. Advanced, high rates. There, that's full speed with the wind, so. All right. I flip the switch to turn the throttle off, and it's off. Okay. That way I know my rudder's not going to hurt me. Set my transmitter down. Walk up to the plane. Check my battery. Have a battery checker in your hand. In this case, you probably would use a smart checker if you're doing everything Spectrum. And I don't know, was that 5-6 minutes? And we got 30% left, so that's perfect. So you're gonna unplug your plane first, okay? Remove your battery. Put your battery hatch back on, and then you would turn your transmitter off. Okay, remember, transmitter, power the plane, fly, check your battery, unpower the plane, unplug it, then turn your transmitter. The only other time that's an opposite procedure is when you're binding, and that's the only time you do that's when you're binding. I would have said something or did some information on the screen about that in the unbox and build setup video. All right, well, folks, that is the Aeroscout, the ready to fly version with the Ready Fly Basic with everything you'd get, technically all 6 modes: beginning mode in low rates and high rates, intermediate mode in low rates and high rates, and then advanced mode, which is no self-leveling aspect to it, with high rates and low rates. Now, I didn't show this, but if you were to get up really high in your any of those modes and get confused, you can always hit that bind button. It'll automatically self-level the plane. That's your panic switch. I didn't show that, but just keep that in mind. And so basically all six modes in a way. And then we did some grass hops, both in safe, with beginning mode, and advanced. Well, thank you so much for watching. God bless y'all. Y'all have a good, and don't forget, faith, family, and friends. And then Aeroscout's probably one of the best beginning planes you can possibly buy. See y'all later. Bye-bye.